Hello, and welcome to the 24th episode of my Trying to Conceive journey with Bonnie. Thank you for joining us today. I'm very excited. We have a topic called unwavering faith, and I'm going to give you 4 affirmations to help you on your Trying to Conceive journey. My name is Sandra Jones-Keller, and I'm the Intuitive Pregnancy Coach with the CCFL Global Academy. And then joining me today is Bonnie Leota. Good morning, Bonnie.
Good morning, Sandra. Thank you for being here. I'm excited for today. I haven't heard your affirmations yet.
Absolutely. And we're doing affirmations to anchor in the love and the light to bring you more peace, joy, and harmony on your Trying to Conceive journey. Because even though you are on a journey, in this moment, it's possible to still feel fulfilled, to still have peace and joy, to still love your husband, to still enjoy your husband. And so that's why we do these little nuggets each week to offer you an alternative to testing your hormones, to worrying about your body, to cursing your body. And so we are so thrilled to be able to bring this to you. I have a spiritual perspective to pregnancy, so I don't deal with pregnancy as biology. And if you go back to the last 23 videos, you'll start getting an idea of what we're talking about. So today, Bonnie, do you have anything that you want to say before we get started?
Well, the only thing that I would like to say is when we're thinking about affirmations, there's a whole chapter in Think and Grow Rich called auto-suggestion. And he says that it's one of the only ways that we can convince our subconscious mind of something that is real, and that's where the emotions come from. But Sandra, I'm sure you're going to talk about this, but becoming emotionally tied to the affirmation and actually like being in that moment will have you believing in what you're saying quicker. So
yeah,
I think this is great.
So when we talk about affirmations, we are affirming what already is. So you want to use positive language, and you definitely want to stay away from I want, I wish, I desire, because then what goes out to the universe is wanting, 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 meaning that you don't have. So the language is very important. And when you say affirmations out loud, you are then not only communicating to the universe, but you're communicating to yourself on a different level. And so we're just going to jump right in, and we came up with affirmations because we want to talk about unwavering faith. So when you get up in the morning, you don't worry if the sun is going to come out. You don't worry if you're going to have enough water to drink or air to breathe. You have an unwavering faith in those things. And so that is what we're bringing your attention and awareness back to, is an unwavering faith in the universe to create your heart's desire, to create your highest good. So like I said, we're just going to jump right into the affirmations. And Bonnie, you follow me and we're going to talk about it. And when you have an affirmation, if the wording doesn't resonate with you perfectly, then create your own. These are not written in stone. This is what I came up with, but it's very important that anything that you are affirming actually resonates with your soul, resonates with your highest being. So I'm just giving you a roadmap. I'm giving you a blueprint. And so take these affirmations and make them your own. Make the language your own. Have it be so that it feels real to you, because if it doesn't feel real, then it's not going to work. And we're not talking about behavior modification, like, oh my God, I wish I could stop smoking. When your desire is you really don't want to stop smoking, you just think you should. So when it's a should and coming from that place, then it's behavior modification and they're not going to work. So that's why it's important to make these affirmations your very own, so that it's resonating with your highest being. So Bonnie, I just want you to get still and close your eyes, and I'm going to say the affirmation, and I'll repeat it 2 times, and then you just say how it feels to you, okay?
Sure.
Okay. So just get still, and let's just take a moment, taking in 3 deep, healing, cleansing breaths bringing our attention and awareness fully into this moment of now, knowing that right here and right now is everything. And as we just move through these affirmations, knowing that they are from the highest source and knowing that they are perfect for whoever hears them, and they are simply a blueprint for a jumping off point to create the lives that we all want. So the first affirmation is, my body is strong and fertile. I conceive with ease and grace. My body is strong and fertile. I conceive with ease and grace. So Bonnie, how does that feel to you?
That feels really great for me. And I don't know if there's a statement you can add about, I conceive easily with a healthy full-term baby, or something like that.
Okay, and so that's where you take the affirmation and you make it your own. And so for Bonnie would like something like, my body is strong and fertile. I conceive with ease and grace and have a successful full-term pregnancy.
Yeah.
And so that's perfect, Bonnie. Like I said, you want to make these your own and you want them to resonate with the highest part of your soul so that you feel it. Okay? The second one is, I honor my divine contract of motherhood. I honor my divine contract of motherhood. How does that one feel for you?
I'm meditating over here. That was fabulous.
And so you notice my wording, I said divine contract of motherhood, because these are spiritual agreements that we as mothers and parents have with the babies coming through. And so in saying I honor my divine contract, I am then connecting with the highest sources of motherhood. I'm connecting with the being that desires to come in. And so this is my favorite. You've heard this one before, but to me, this one is the one that just covers anything and everything. I bless this situation for the highest good of all concerned. I bless this situation for the highest good of all concerned. Bonnie, do you have any feedback on that one?
No, that's just so beautiful. And if you haven't watched the previous videos, you know, when Sandra, when you're saying the affirmations and I'm closing my eyes and you're getting me to breathe and I feel grounded and I can see the pictures in my mind that I'm choosing to see, right? Not want, that I'm choosing to see. And it feels right. It feels peaceful. It feels joyful and happy. And that's our natural state of being. I mean, God is love. God is not fear. And it just changes the physical energy in your body immediately. And I think that's what we're looking for, because how many stories have we all heard about the woman who tries to conceive for 5 years, ends up adopting a baby, and then ends up pregnant with twins 6 months later? So there's a lot to be said for the stress thinking in our mind. And when Sandra, you said your baby does not want to be controlled by you, that gave me such a huge aha moment that, okay, this is not about me. And so all I can do is enjoy the journey. And there have been times I've wanted to rip my uterus out of my body. I mean, I can totally relate if you have been on the journey for a while. But I just know that I know, Sandra, that the more that I believe truly, authentically, like I know the sun's coming out tomorrow, God's going to give me a baby. I know the more that I believe, the closer I am at actually manifesting it. And I strongly believe that we're going to prove it here with these documents too.
Absolutely, I'm excited. And then the last one is, I trust my body, and the universe.
Mm.
I trust my body and the universe.
Yeah, that's good.
And so, I want to say that there's a logical reason why I came up with these, but really what I did is I asked the universe what it wanted me to share. And if I look at these affirmations, Bonnie, going to number 2, I honor my divine contract of motherhood. Now, I know there are millions of women who are trying to conceive and who want a baby naturally. And if you're willing to let go, if you're willing to let go and honor your divine contract of motherhood, bless the situation for the highest good of all concerned. So maybe motherhood doesn't look like you carrying a baby full term. And I'm not necessarily talking to you, Bonnie, because you have already connected with the spirit of your unborn baby. But I'm asking women to consider what it is that their heart's desire is their heart's desire to be pregnant, or is their heart's desire to be a mother? Because those are two different things. I mean, oh God,
Yeah.
motherhood, and I'm going to start crying. Motherhood has changed my life. My capacity to love and to give has been greatly expanded because of my daughter. And so, yes, I was able to conceive her naturally in spite of the odds. And I had the fibroid tumors and the high-risk pregnancy. But that was only 9 months of my journey. And so the last 9 years with my daughter, I feel so honored and privileged to be her mother. I feel so honored that this child chose me and came through me and into my life to assist me with my divine work, but to assist me with my ascension. I was telling someone yesterday, I mean, I look at my daughter and she teaches me how to forgive. I look at my daughter and I remember what pure joy is. She is in touch with a level of joy that I haven't experienced ongoing in my life, that's just natural to her. And so when we talk about our divine contract of motherhood, I'm just asking you to consider stepping out of how it has to look. Because the pregnancy is such a short period of this time that you have with this child. And so that's why I always bring it back to, I bless this situation for the highest good of all concerned. Because if for whatever reason in your life, the highest good is not for you to actually carry this baby, but for a baby to come into your life so that you can be a mother, maybe that's okay. Can that be okay, that you get the experience of the next 50, 60, 100 years of being a mother to this magnificent child? So
That's
not really
awesome, Sandra. And, I almost teared when you were sharing there. And I think that's the feeling that we all should have, whether we're pregnant right now because we want to be, or whether we're pregnant in a few months down the road because we know it's coming. But that right there, what Sandra just shared, and those emotions is what we need to feel right now. And that gratitude that for motherhood, and you're going to have the opportunity. And so it's the excitement, enthusiasm for what we're looking forward to, rather than the pain of what we think we're going through right now. And that's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, and as you connect with motherhood, then opportunities will arise in your life for you to be the mother. And as you cultivate that mother energy, then that draws to you, because you can be a mother to someone else's child, to your niece, to your nephew, to your husband. I'm not talking about the nagging wife thing, but I'm talking about that deepest part of nurturing that is just an innate part of who we are as women. And so as I tap into that part of me, as you tap into that part of you, then we're drawing that mother energy as we mother the earth, because it's a vibration, it's an energy. And so the more in tune we are with the vibration of motherhood, then the faster it is drawn to us.
I'm speechless. Thank you so much. This was fabulous.
Oh, thank you. And like, I don't even know where that came from. I'm just being in the moment. I didn't have that planned out at all.